From this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte, this is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. The teams then, Girona against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Great leap! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Herrera demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Girona have an early lead. Good start. Now can he finish? That's gone a long way up and away. Valverde. Girona are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Bellingham. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Sigankov coaxed out to the wing. Tries a through ball. Fran Garcia tries to dink it in. Girona scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lobs it in gently. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Girona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. Sigankov passes it through, doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Camavinga. Mbappe. Sigankov. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Girona are leading with half-time drawing close. Aimed long and direct. Fran Garcia. Mbappe! Looks to slip it through. It's a brilliant interception. Ruiz is fouled. Gazzaniga gets it upfield. And the first half is done. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Girona will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Girona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Now the cross. Mbappe has a shot! And a second time! Mbappe! Irrepressible! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. What a save! Terrific reactions! Camavinga boots it upfield. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, now the pass. Martinez gets good distance on it. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Looks like a good ball through. All the way back and they start again. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Camavinga, Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Down by a lack of accuracy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Herrera knocks it away. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Martinez can hoist it clear. Played in by Rodrigo. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Arthur. Martin. Martinez. With the ball through. Swept in. Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, he's come flying in. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that was asking just too much of him. Fran Garcia. Valverde. Fran Garcia. Just 5 minutes left. Girona are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Bellingham. Mbappe. Passes it through. Camavinga sticks in a foot to win it back. And back to base. And that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between.